the dark? Are you scared?
Oh, what is up, Apex Nation, and welcome back to what might be a very, very jittery camera. I don't know. My preview is all jittery. Hopefully your guys' video is not jittery, but I'm gonna go with it. Creativerse. That's the name of the game we're playing. I did not know where I was in that intro. Wow, today's gonna suck if I'm making all these mistakes already. Anyway, hope you guys are having a great day. Scroll down, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and check the description. You might find a place you like to go. You never know. And while you're down there, leave a comment. I have no idea. Worst video game you've played. Because I'm going to talk about that today. That's a story. Holy crap. I can't think of a game worse than the story I'm going to tell you guys today. Oh, it's bad. But yeah, make sure you do all that. You know, I put all that stuff down there for a reason. Go check it out. Oh, frame. I made one. I think I made one weeks ago. Because I looked and I had one. And I was like, when did I make that? I don't remember making that. I was about to make one this morning. I was like, I'll make a camera. I'll make a frame. And then I'm like, wait, I have one. When did that happen? So I don't know. But we're here at our dock because we're going to try to build a boat. I mean, they don't have to be gigantic boats, right? They don't have to be, but they should be because I like big boats. And I cannot lie. Whatever. I don't got a terraform. It doesn't have to make sense the boats ended up in the water, right? I don't have a clue on how I'm going to build a boat. I am going to wing it, though. Oh, from, like, last week, I was saying, like, I am losing, like, motivation and stuff, but I'm starting to find it again, right? I've had this whole week off from my, I guess we'll call it 9 to 5. You know, the day job, so to speak, but mine's more of a task job. I get paid by the task, but I had this week off, which is something I haven't had in a very, very long time. It's allowed me to refresh. I have a brand new project coming to the channel that I'm super excited for. I'm putting a lot of work into at night, only because the game loves loading screens. Holy crap, does that game love loading screens? But I'm really excited for that one. Do I want to use that? It's going to match the dock. Oh, didn't we get... It's the Western stuff, right? The Western stuff that doesn't look like Western stuff. It's more of a... Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah, that we've got to use some of this. Maybe not that one, but maybe. Hiccup. That's going to be good decking right there. Okay. That could be decking. Normal withered logs could be... Well, no, because I need to make stairs out of them. Alright. Things going to be made out of wood, though. Do we have a hood? We do have a hood. Alright. So... I mean, it doesn't have to be, right? I mean, there are boats made out of metal. There are boats made out of fiberglass. Meh. Are those really the only wooden stuff we have for stairs? Regular old boring wooden stairs? Although slopies could be good. Although slopies look like roofs. That doesn't. That's shipwood. We have shipwood? When the crap did we get that? I remember it because I remember the look of it. Ship. Yeah, but that doesn't... That's good. Don't get me wrong. That is a good looking wood, and I think that's going to be the siding of the ship. Maybe even some of that. But that doesn't say middle truss beamy thing. I don't know what it's called. Not the middle mast sail thing, but the thing in the middle that goes whoop, and it makes it the hull, the middle of the hull. I need something there. I don't know. Maybe we go. Well, let's take a look at stairs. Do I have the option for stairs? I do. Perfect. Grass. Now that. No, just kidding. I could go iron It looked really reinforced at that point. Haunted, again, they can't be going across like that. It's got to look like vertical and not horizontal, you know? And I'm not going to get that. So I might have to abandon that idea of it having to be vertical and not horizontal and just wing it and just make it different colored. Do we have normal carpeted haunted? Haunted's a thing, right? Haunted. Get rid of you. Because I can make that carpet a different color. No. We don't have normal carpeted wood. There's the wood. There's the floor. Why don't it have carpet on it? Why do they give us one thing, not the other? Well, that sucks. I'm not going to use you then. You were almost perfect. So you failed me. That could work. That's haunted. No, get away from haunted. Haunted's not. Haunted failed you. I gotta tell myself this. So yeah, I'm super excited about a lot of things happening now in my life, and this week off has been really helpful for me. I mean, I could just use these wooden stairs. They're not the worst thing in the world. If I use those mixed with regular wooden blocks, it shouldn't be that bad. That mixed with that should make enough of a difference. Although that's going vertical. But that's like little tiny planks. It wouldn't be little tiny planks. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Yeah, see, like that, actually. That would be it. But I wanted stairs to make that angle easier. Because we had that withered. We also have the banded withered, or whatever the other withered one is called, which is apparently not here. I don't know. Do we have better weathered? Not withered. Weathered. Weather. Is the... yeah, I was right. Get off of that. Yeah. It would match too much. Well, let's wing it with these. What we have here, right? Yeah, perfect. Good. I'm glad you all understand. So, the ship would be centered if the pilot's anything good. 1, 2, 3. 3 for 5. 3 for... Genius! Alright. So, I'll have the ship up there. Okay, I'm just gonna start building. I want to talk. I think there's a couple things I want to talk about. There was. For sure, there was that. The worst video game I ever played. I gotta talk about that, because oh my god, was it bad. Alright, let me just do this. I need a little bit of a height reference, right? There was the worst video game I ever played. That I wanted to talk about. Oh! My drawing of my little video helper dude. He's disproportionate. I'm not going to show him because I'm not ready. I have done a few drawings of him so far to practice, and from my first drawing to my last drawing, definitely an improvement. But one eye's bigger than the other. One side of his face is bigger than the other. Listen, things aren't good right now. I don't want to show you. It would be like really, really bad. Just give me a little bit more time. I will show you. Okay, I think I'm going for that height. Yeah, I'm going for that height. All right. So let's do something like that. Let's get rid of that. That would be a good height. And then if I go up high from there, I go up higher from there. But that's a good starting height for me. Okay, so if we did something like that would be the front. Maybe that would be the front. Yeah, if we did something like that's the front. Although it's touching. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do something like that. To this, to that, to this. Okay, so yeah. Maybe one up higher. 'Cause that's kind of, yeah, one up higher. Give me this, bam. Take away that. Ah! It's gone. Hey, the sun farts over. Give me back my world. Okay, and then... Alright, give me this. I need a little bit of a build-in block situation here. You know, I need something to attach and deattach to and all that good stuff. Okay. There. Stop doing that game. There and there. Okay. I mean, for now, it's a start. We're just getting the middle bit done, and then we'll work from there. It's got to go underwater, so it's got to go and That will be good. Boats don't sit too far in water. Some do. This one's not. And I think that'd be fine. Maybe one more. Oh, yeah. Alright. And then we'll bring it out. Now, backup boats don't act the same. I know I just made I shaped with my hand there. That was wrong. Okay, so anyway. Worst game I ever played, right? Boy, I feel bad that I think it's my worst game I've ever played. But I honestly decided to go against what I said. Because I got the game for free as a content creator with the intention of making a video or video series on, depending on how it was. That was my promise. It was like, if people like the series or if I like the game, then I will make a series on it. Other than that, it'll just be a one-off. That was the promise. Well, the game was so bad. So bad. Holy crap. The game was called Daymare 1998. Yeah, 1998. Yep. It had all the promise in the world, man. It was old school survival horror. They had it all going for it. It was great. I was looking forward to it, man. It was going to be so cool. 3. It was just like they had everything. Let's go 3. It was like old school survival horror. You had to figure out puzzles again. They had inspiration from Resident Evil. They had inspiration from Silent Hill. Too much inspiration from the early game Silent Hill is my clue there to why it was so freaking bad. All right, again, we're kind of getting a block, right? And then we'll go from there. Well, I think we're gonna have to do something a little different there. Because if I take, yeah, I want the block. I want to carve out instead of trying to shape. I want to be able to carve. So yeah, it was so bad. It had everything going for it, though. It was gonna be so cool. The game looked good. It looked like, you know, the newer Resident Evil games. It had so much going for it. Oops. But then I clicked new game, and it all went downhill from there. Oh, I was so excited. I pre-made my frame for it. I changed all my lights, including the lights that shine on my face right up there, to red. I had it all like spooky, scary mode. I was gonna have so much fun with it. I was so excited. But then I clicked new game. Oh boy, was it so bad. First of all, you know your game needs some work when your gameplay looks 20 times better than your cutscenes do. Your cutscenes look like they were from PlayStation 1 era, where your gameplay is from, like I said, modern age, you know, modern Resident Evil style. And it's like, okay, you need a little bit of help. It needs some polishing. Again, I'm getting a block so I can carve. Alright, so obviously these will go. But yeah, oh my god, was it bad. It was just terrible. How am I gonna do this? Because I want it to come out. So if I go ba ba ba, so take this one away, this one away, this one away, this one away, this one and this one away, and that will be the shape. Maybe give it a little. Maybe go. We'll try. Okay, anyway, it was so bad. The cutscenes, like I said, were better looking, or the gameplay was better looking than the game. The game has some really awesome mechanics, but the cutscenes, the characters, holy crap, were they so bad. Right now, I want you to envision a trope, a cliche, something that you would have seen in a movie, a TV show, a video game, an anime, a cartoon, whatever. You're like, oh man, seriously? That's... Oh, well, it's an army movie, so they have to have that character. Oh, it's a romance movie, so they have to have that character. You know, that sort of thing. I don't care what genre. Goodbye. See ya. I don't care what genre you think of it. That is in the game. Think of another one. That's in the game. Go ahead, pick another one for fun. That's in the game. Yeah, it was bad. It was so bad. So terrible. Just to give you an example, there was a pilot who apparently in his last trip flying got into a crash, and they're all military guys, right? I mean, they're literally stars from Resident Evil, just without the name stars. So they got into a helicopter crash, and he was the only survivor. The pilot of this ship was like, or the plane was like, all right, I'm gonna go check on the cargo, you take over. Okay. Listen, son, I know you were the last crash you were in, and you know, you're the only survivor, but I believe in you. You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah. Oh, okay. I can do it. It's like the character had full confidence. Yeah, sure, I'll take over. You go check the cargo. So all of a sudden being told that, and all of a sudden, oh no, I'm a weak little boy. Don't, no. It's like, wow, what is going on? It was so bad. It was things like that all the time. That's just an example. And it went for the 3-ish hours I played. That's what it was. And I played 3 hours for a reason. And I'll get to that reason. It was so bad. So bad. So, I want to talk about some good things with the game, though. The good thing about the game is it had an interesting difficulty setting. Where it was like, do you want normal gameplay? Or do you want harder, or like gameplay they intended? And I didn't understand it at first, because they're like, normal gameplay, no magazines. I was like, does that mean guns have infinite ammo? You know what? I'm going to take these for here. To get a shape. They're not going to be that way. I'm just trying to get a shape. I'll have to pick something else. I was like, wait, does that mean no ammo? Then it was like, but it wasn't. Because I was like, I'll choose that way. That's the way the game developer intended the game to be played. I'll play that way. So if I did that, then this one will have to be that, and then that one will have to be that. And then it goes into this wall. Which technically that one will have to be a part of, right? Because then that starts to create like the downward slope. Yeah, okay. So I was like, oh, well, yeah, I'll play the way the developer intended the game to be played. Sure. And that was probably the coolest thing about the game. It had that mechanic. And the way the mechanic worked was you got bullets, and that's where the game was different. Like, you think of Resident Evil. If you just have bullets in your inventory and you reload, you put the bullets into your gun. With this game, you get magazines and bullets. So you would have to load your bullets into your magazine, so that way if you're in the middle of a fight and you just hit reload, you would reload into that. But if you didn't have those bullets loaded into any magazine, you would not be able to reload. You have to go into your menu, which I can't remember if it paused the game or not. I don't think it did. You have to go into that menu, reload your gun that way, and that's how it would work. I need better stairs. And it was really cool because you could set up this one and this one. You could set up like really awesome, yeah, that should work. Like combinations. You could set one clip to have armor piercing or hollow point, whatever they called it. Then you could set up one to have normal, and I bet there were other ammo types later on in the game. And that was really, really cool because you could set the quick reload to whatever clip. So if you're fighting and you hit the quick reload button, it would switch out to your armor piercing or whatever. Or you could switch it back depending on your situation. It was really, really cool. And another awesome feature that game had is with reloading, if you press the button, which I was playing on mouse and keyboard, if I press reload, I drop the clip on the ground and take a new clip out and reload. It's faster. It's a fast reload. And then you pick up the clip after, you pick up the magazine after you're done. But then, if you hold the button, you take the magazine out, put it in your pocket, take the new one out, put it into your gun. It was like, I was like, whoa, that's a cool feature. That is such a cool feature. And that's all the game had going for it. It looked good, and it had that. Okay, so how does one take this one away? This one? No, has to be this one. No, actually, if I take this to that way and put you there, that would probably be best. Possibly. Well, if I put one here, and I do this, that does create that. But do I want to work from that or not? That kind of creates the effect I'm going for. I didn't mean that. And then the top could just be the side-in. And then fill all the ink in the gaps with the side-in as well. That would work. Oh, but this would be the side-in of the boat. Yeah. And I said the side-in of the boat was going to be this. So I'll do that. Take this one, and this one. Not exactly. Oh, where are you going? Problem is, everything's so thick. Like, that works from there. That takes it down. And then this would have to go like here. And then there. That does create better. And then there. There? Ooh, that's better. And we do the same here, which is already... Ah, but then there's that. Well, hang on. Are we fixing that? Didn't I say we're fixing that? Well, no, because that was that. How would I fix that? I'd probably fix that just by doing that. But I would use the hull material, which would be that. And then... do that. And that. Still continues the shape. And then that goes up. That's not terrible. I mean, underneath doesn't look the greatest, but from a distance here, like, that's not bad. Then it's gonna go down a couple more. Same steps. But does that look good? I mean, ignore the coloring, of course. The color is gonna be changed. I'm just trying to get the outline. That does look like it cascades down. Yeah, I think I could deal with it. Alright, now... am I flying? Okay. How am I gonna do this? So... well, if I did that, then I can't have that one. That will have to be this. Take back you, put you there. So if I did that, that, and then continued on, and then that would be there, continued on. That would just be hull material. Yep. That's the way to do it. And that's that, that's that. And then... well, maybe this should be different, and then that means this different, and then that will be different. It would have to be, right? Because then I would need... oops, whatever, I'll just place it. Fix it myself. It'd have to be that to make the most sense. Yeah, it would have to be that, and then there. Yeah, it has to be stairs. I didn't even think of that. Okay. I mean, that'll work. So, the game. I don't know if I removed something there or not. The best thing about it was reloading. Other than that, all the stupid tropes are so bad. Like, everybody had to have something tragic. And let's go a little bit more deeper into that. One part of the game, right? You're going, and then your character says something stupid. Your character sucks, by the way. Your character is a terrible character. Holy crap. It's the type of person you don't want to talk to. So we ended up seeing like a bunch of dead bodies. And your character makes some stupid remark, and then the guy goes, your HQ guy. Ooh. That's working, but then this one's gonna have to come out one. Yeah, I think it'd be okay coming out one. Or it's just a hull. And then I could have 2 layers of this. Yeah. Then I'd have to have 2 layers. Yeah, okay. I'm okay with that. Alright. So, he says something, and the HQ guy's like, really? This is coming from the guy who murdered 1,000 innocent people? Trust me, bub. You weren't there. Those weren't innocent. Those were researchers researching chemical warfare. You don't know. You weren't on the battlefield. You know, that whole cliche thing. And then all of a sudden, you find... I don't even care about spoilers. You find a submarine. And the guy's like, is that a Japanese flag? Because it's all like tattered and destroyed and like old and all that, right? He goes, is that a Japanese flag on that? Or Chinese flag? Can't remember which one. On that submarine. Then all of a sudden, screaming, I'm not going to scream, but screaming through the microphone. It doesn't matter what that is. You have a mission. Get on that mission. Get that mission done. Have a personality. Have a trait. Keep that. Don't have everything. It's so bad. It's like just, it was full-blown yelling, peeking the microphone. It was just, oh, so bad. I might have that middle banded. Or decorative. Just to make it look pretty. It was terrible. It was so awful. And then we get to one of the game's flaws. Saving. The game doesn't have... It does. It has save points at the beginning of every mission. It saves. And if you find the secret room with the save machine, which I can't remember what it is. It's not a typewriter. It's something else. But yeah, you have to find the secret room in order to save the game. Really? Really? To save the game, I have to find a secret room. Hated that. That's the reason why I played so long, because I didn't know not know where the save point was. When I got down the first part of the game I wanted to make an episode out of, I'm like, okay, I couldn't find a save point. That's interesting. So I looked it up. And they said, oh, your first save point is 2 hours into the game. I'm like, okay. I guess I record another episode. You know, whatever. I will. Sure. I don't know how this is going to go. I'll have to shape all that before hollowing that out. I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll make another episode. Whatever. Not a big deal. And then I started playing. I'm like, where are the save points? At this point, I'm frustrated. I'll get to why I'm frustrated. Holy crap. I've complained about other games before. I owe all those video games an apology. And one of those video games I owe an apology to is Nier Replicant. I hated a part of that game. I still rightfully hate a part of that game, but I hated a part of that game. Oh, wait, it's here. This will be shaped a little differently. I absolutely despise the walk-in that game that they had you do. You had to escort a person who walked not the speed your character walked. I hated it for that game, for that purpose. I owe that game an apology. I'm sorry, Nier Replicant. I didn't realize what a bad game was until Daymare 1998. Because holy crap. Alright, so that's not there. Alright, well, I could do this. Cheat a little. Yeah. Do a little hollow. Ah! Water! Fill back in. Thank you. So, where was I? Well, what terrible part was I on? Oh, I was frustrated. I hated the game. And I got to, like, another hour or so-ish into the game. I'm like, there's still no save spot. So I looked it up again, and I found an article more recent than the article I read before. Ooh. Ooh. I see. Just the way I was facing, these decided not to face the correct way. And they said, that's when I learned, if you want to save, you have to, is that correct? Is that clashing? No, that's correct. You have to find the secret rooms to save. And I'm like, that is so irritating. And that's when I was like, I'm done. I'm done. Kill the recording. Delete the files. I'm done. Nope, this is not happening. And I did. I deleted the files, and it wasn't happening. Those video files never see the light of day. I will give that game another shot if they completely change the game and make it better. Other than that, I'm good. I am good. I don't need to be frustrated playing a video game. Oops. Correct. So you're gone. Correct. One goes there. Correct. Oh, man, this is going to be annoying. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Got it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Then it goes up by 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. Goes up by 1. And then it goes up by 1 more right here. And then that's the shape words. Okay. And then we go under. And of course, it goes here. And then here. One goes here. Here. There. Yes, that works better. That works way better. You're not needed. What are you? You're wrong is what you were. It should more be like that. That. Wait. Why do I not have... Oh, no, I do. Right there. Boom. You should be that. You should be that. Don't know what's happening here. Fixed. Alright, so when that's like that, like whoa. Yeah, that's fine. It's all gonna be colored. Okay, that will work. And then we take stairs, flip them upside down like that, and drag them across. So, the part that made me so frustrated with the game that I said, nope. Because I knew I had a feeling more would come. Although I don't know. Okay, so am I done? Can I? No, I'm not done yet. I was like, can I actually sit here and talk for a second? But nope, we're not done yet. We need to go ba-da. Wait, wrong. Give me this. It was a puzzle. A puzzle in the game was so bad. Oh, I feel like all these boards are wrong. Wrong. Come on. A puzzle. Oh, a puzzle was so bad. I had to look it up twice. Because they updated the game and changed the answer to the puzzle. Because like, apparently they thought maybe it was easier. I don't know. All I know is screw you developers. That puzzle sucked. And you know it sucked. That's all I have to... That's not all I have to say about that. There's a lot more I'm going to say about that puzzle. Holy crap, that was the worst thing ever. Am I good? Something there. I feel like something should be there. Yeah, definitely something should be there. One of these should be there. Absolutely one of those should be there. And then that would change that to this. Same here. That's better. Alright, well, we have the beginnings of a ship. Okay, so the puzzle. I gotta talk. You pick your language, right, in the game. I download it here in America. I get the game in English. Everything's in English. Voice actors, every menu, dialogue, every piece of paper you find. Oh, I forgot about that. Interesting concept or lazy programming? You decide. When you pick up a piece of paper, it had a URL. I'm like, it's actually a URL. And if you go to it, it's an actual website for the game with a bunch of files. And if you click on a file, it requires a password. And in the game, you get a piece of paper that says the title of like the item in the of the document, we'll say, on the website. You go to the website and also have a password. Type the you click on the document, type in the password, and you get to read it. Why was that not programmed in the game? You know, pick up a document and there's all the words right there. Why did I have to go to a website, unsecured website, to read all this lore? I don't know. Game developer's choice. That's all I can say to that. I have no idea why they did that. It was bad. Oh, I didn't change these. It was really, really, really bad. Give me that. I mean, it was. Was it bad though? It was interesting, right? Yeah. It was for sure interesting having to go to a site to read the lore. I gave up doing that because some of the stuff was novels. Oh, I was talking about why I hated on Near Replicant. I still hate it for the fact of, well, I don't hate the game, but I still despise the game. Just on the walk-in, just on that big tree thing where you had to read a novel. I with no music, with nothing to look at but black screen and white words. Yeah, I still don't agree with that part of the game. No. Can you, like, place where I want you to place? That's fine. Yeah, I still don't like it for that. But anyway, back to Damer. So you had that website. I gave up reading that because some of that stuff was way too long. And then you get to a puzzle. You start seeing these Greek statues everywhere, these Greek goddesses, the Greek gods, and all that mythology stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Kind of cool. You saw a naked lady statue. You saw a naked dude statue. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. They did say this game was rated AO, which I imagine it's rated adults only because kids are never going to solve the puzzle. That's my reasoning for that having that rating of adult only. I may have lowered that rating, but when I signed up for it, it was AO. Yeah, it was so bad. The puzzle sucked. You get to the point where you go to the computer to type in the password or solve the quiz, we'll say. You click on the quiz, and the letter on the screen, English. I can read it. I can understand it. The keyboard, Greek. Excuse you? Greek and not... You know, I'm used to a QWERTY keyboard, right? Like, it has all the letters. This thing did not have that many keys. And even if I don't even remember if it actually had all the keys or not, but it was just, oh my God. So bad. And then you look up. It's like something about the sun and this and that and this and that about Greeks. I'm like, okay, well, I'll go read all the Greek people, and then maybe one of their names will be those keys. I just match the keys. No problem. I read everything that game had up to that point, looking for the answers for this thing. Couldn't figure it out. Found a guide, and the title of the guide is, some puzzles are well thought out, some just plain suck. This one just sucks. It was something like that. I was like, oh wow, people really hated this thing. It was so bad. And then even when I got the first answer, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a look around. I'm going to see if I can find that answer in the game. Can't. It's not there. I couldn't find it. I have no idea where it was. Maybe it was in a secret room that led you to the last level where you play it backwards and go through another secret room that leads you to the third level that goes through there, and then you find it on a poster. I don't know. But I couldn't find it. So I was like, no, screw this. I'll just type it in. Typed it in. Got it correct. Second one. Typed it in. Got it correct. Third one. Typed it in. Wrong. I was like, what? Typed in again. Wrong. Started pressing all the keys, and some keys look like a symbol, but when you press it on the computer screen, made a different symbol, so you had to kind of hunt and peck to find the correct symbol that matched up to the right code, because it's different. and the keys didn't make the same symbol as they had on the keys on the screen. So terrible. And I was like, what the crap? So I looked up a different guide from a little bit later. I think that one was like a few months later of the second article about this horrible puzzle and how it sucks. It had a completely different answer. The answer was probably twice as long as the original answer. I'm like, okay, I'll type that one in. Again, I had to find the correct keys, and I finally got it after trial and error for so long. Finally got it right. Made me so mad. Then to find out, like, there was no saves, no nothing. Oh, the bookcase. Oh. Easy puzzle. Super easy puzzle. Made no freaking sense. And this is where I lost it. And I was like, I'm done. I am so done. You found this padlock. It had 3 number combinations. And there was a note saying, just in case I ever forget what this combination is, look at my bookcase. Okay. You look at the bookcase. It has, like, it was like 3 books, no book, 5 books, no book, like 6 books or something like that, right? It was a set number of books, a space, a set number of books, space, a set number of books. There's your combo. Count the books. I think it was like 5, 6, 9, or 5 something. So it was three letters, 3 numbers. I said, and you go through them, and you're like, okay, left to right, right. The first set of books is your first combination. You would think any normal video game developer would say, okay, that's your combination. Left to right. You read them. Boom, there it is. Nope. I kid you not. I typed that in, and I was like, wait, that's wrong? Okay, I'll go count again. Maybe I miscounted. No, I got it right. Typed it in. Nope, that's wrong. At this point, I'm thinking, this is the Greek puzzle again. Oh, no. Oh, no. So I still had the website up with the guy who had that guide going. I clicked down on that puzzle. The guy said, guys, show the combination. It was the middle number first. It was the middle number was the first number. The first number was the last number, and the last number was the middle number. What? What? How is that your logical way of doing this? I was so done. I was just so frustrated. Oh, not to mention, for some reason, which I imagine comes into the story later, there was this dude on a fire tower who was freaking out about not having medication, and he was freaking out. And his wife's like, calm down, everything's fine, don't worry about it. Then all of a sudden, flip that script, he's calm, she's freaking out. It's like, what just happened? Did they just get the wrong scripts? What is going on? Because it was like, oh, you'll be fine without your medication. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Then all of a sudden the wife's like, you know what happened last time you didn't have your medication? Don't worry. I handled it then. I can handle it now. And it's like, what just happened? What did I watch? Why did I watch this? I was so confused. Oh, my mouth shut off. I was so confused. And it was so bad. So bad. If you want to play a terrible game, don't ever take it seriously. Have a guide open for the puzzles and you want to laugh at the game, go for it. Other than that, avoid Daymare 1998. It is a 100% avoid. I very rarely have ever played a game and said, nah, I'm not going to upload that. I could think of, I played Decisia, the first one. I'm like, yeah, that probably won't do too well. That's a dedication. That's a lot of dedication if I'm going to do that. Not going to happen. And I gave up on it. Like, there was something else that didn't work, or as I played it, I recorded like a few episodes at a time, and I'm like, this game actually isn't that great, and commentary on the game is kind of difficult to do, and it's, no, I'm good. I think this might be only my 3rd chance from all the years I've been doing this now. This is only my 3rd game. I'm like, no, not happening. It's the only game where I made the promise of making a video and didn't. because I can't. All right, I'll take the little mark on that website of didn't fulfill obligation, because that was so bad. I can't. I don't think anybody can. I didn't even look up if anybody's ever played that game on YouTube, or if they played it to completion. Because I wouldn't mind watching that just to see if people had the same reaction I had. It is so bad. But I would love to go back to that game if they fix it. Because it had a lot of cool things going for it. But they gotta fix it. Save points. Save whenever I want. Okay, I get it. You want that 90s horror. You want that Resident Evil. You want that Silent Hill. Oh, by the way, the whole Silent Hill thing is, if you play the original Silent Hill games, some of those puzzles, if you weren't up to current times of the time that game came out, you weren't gonna get the answer. Or I think it might have been in the instruction booklet as well back then. But if you play them now, it's like, no, you're gonna have a hard time with it. Because I remember I've done it. It was difficult. Some of the puzzles I just did not understand and had to look it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I wouldn't have got that. But yeah, Daymare. Oh, that's just a disaster. I would love to see some of the bigger YouTubers out there play that game. Like, I would like to see Markiplier, who loves horror games and all that. I would love to see Markiplier play that game. I don't think Jacksepticeye, if he played it, I think he'd give up. I think he'd do the same thing I did. Scrap it. Say, screw this game. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going to waste my brain power or get frustrated with this. He would just scrap it. Mark would probably go for it and just, like, you know, because he loves the pain, so he would probably complete the game out of just sheer determination to complete the game. But I'd be interested to see if they ever did it. I don't think they will, because it is that bad. But yeah. Oh, I know one other thing I want to talk about, but this is a really long episode, so I'm just going to say it real fast, and maybe I'll mention it next episode as well. I was talking about how I want to go back through and complete games that I haven't completed yet. Well, for some reason, it clicked in my head, and I don't know where I lost the file. I just don't know where it ended up. But I just thought to myself, ooh, wait, is this wrong? Something's going to be there. Something's going to be there, and there. I think this has to be there, and there. Yeah, it's got to be. There, and there. That makes it connect better. Yeah, okay, that's better. Final Fantasy IX. It clicked in my head one day. I'm like, do I have that save file? And then, sure enough, I re-downloaded the game because I didn't have it installed. I'm like, I better have that save file. I was so many hours into that game. Nope, gone. I was like, are you kidding me? Then on the main menu it has like cloud data. So I clicked on cloud data. I'm like, come on, cloud, don't fail me. Nope, nothing's in the cloud. No, because I did not know in that game you had to click on cloud data and you had to click import, so it takes your save data, throws it up on the cloud. Steam usually does that automatically. But nope, not this one. I lost my Final Fantasy IX save data. So then I was like, God dang it, I really want to play through that game though. So then I was thinking, I'm like, oh, what am I going to do? Then I thought, wait a minute. Final Fantasy IX came out on Xbox recently. Are there achievements? And there are. There are Final Fantasy IX achievements on Xbox. So I was like, ooh, when I get my Series X, probably next month, I will be able to do that. Like, I'll be able to make it. I'm thinking of going one more higher. Just with this wood. One more high all the way around. And maybe then go one more up. And like, boom, boom. So it sticks out. And just have that stick out. Maybe. Or do one more and then put a slab on it so it kind of pokes out. Maybe. That's something we'll do next time. So I was like, oh, well, that would be a cool thing to do with the Series X, play through Final Fantasy IX on Xbox and get achievements and all that as well. That'd be cool. And if the achievements aren't too bad, I'll have to take a look at all of them because I know the game fairly well. See if I can get all of them. The only annoying one will be if it says get Vivi's ultimate weapon. If that's an achievement, that one's going to be annoying. I'm going to have to follow a guide for that. Only because I don't know Final Fantasy Final Fantasy 9 that is, that well enough to know how to get through the game in 12 hours. Unless they changed it. But I know the original, if you wanted Vivi's ultimate weapon, you had to get to the ending of the game, a certain point in the ending of the game, within 12 hours to get that chest. You open that chest and you get his weapon. And then if you're over 12 hours, the item in the chest changes to something else. But I thought that'd be cool. I'll go back to Final Fantasy 9 when that happens. And yeah. This sucks. Lost my save file. I don't know why that clicked in my head one day. And I was like, uh-oh. And I had to re-download Final Fantasy 9 to figure out, do I have that save file? Where did that save file go? Why don't I have that save file? I mean, nope, it's gone. I didn't even check my cloud. My OneDrive. Nope, I got nothing here that says save files. Nope, nothing that says save files. So that sucks. It's gone. Anyway, this episode has been way too long. Let's take a screenshot of our... Hi. Oh, hi again. What? Where am I? Who? Where? I see. I mean, we got not the greatest day in the world, but I'm going to title this episode Worst Video Game I've Ever Played. And I'll probably say worst video game I've ever played, not Creativerse. Just for a fun little title. But yeah, that was the worst game I've ever played. So bad. Hated it. Don't play it. Save yourself the agony. Maybe find a video online of it and check that out. I think I'll do that too. Because I think it'd be pretty funny to watch. It is so bad though. So bad. Speaking of that, real quickly, as I thank you all for watching such a long video, and I promise they all won't be that long. Right there, 1998. I mean, some people did play it. One of the top searches, it takes 5 hours and no commentary though. You're following a guide. I know you are. There's no way you're 5 hours and you figured out that stupid puzzle. I want to see people play that puzzles. I probably am going to watch this. Or watch one of these. Ooh. Yeah, I recognize his name. Yeah, I'll watch that. Alright. Someone actually did play the full game? Final boss plus secret scene. Someone actually played the full game through. I don't know how you did that. That game has 2 hours of cutscenes? Someone's full playthrough was 10 hours long. I believe that. Yeah. It's bad. I am going to check out one of them at least. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Take a look at the game. See how bad it is. And I'm curious to see what you guys have to say as well as your bad game. But anyway, take it away, outro me. Thank you so much for checking out that video. And if you liked it, make sure you give the video a like. And also comment down below. And while you're here, you might as well subscribe. You're here. And also, go check out another one of my gaming videos over on this side. And also, you can just click up there, hit the subscribe. Or head over to my hobbies channel, where you can watch me build the UNSC Warthog from the Halo series, little metal model, tiny little guy. Also, you can subscribe by clicking up there. And until next time, I'm Apex Reaper. Y'all stay positive. Thanks for watching.